There are more developments tonight regarding the Liberal government and the We charity. The House of Commons Finance Committee has opened its investigation into the issue. The Ethics Commissioner says he will now investigate whether the Finance Minister, Bill Morneau, and the Prime Minister violated conflict of interest rules. Abigail Bimman joins me. Abigail, we're learning that the We charity stood to be paid much more money than was originally reported. What came out of the minister's testimony today?
Well, Donna, the Minister of Diversity, Inclusion and Youth, Bardish Chagger, told the committee that had the program taken off and expanded, We stood to be paid $43.53 million. The previous number made public was $19.5 million, which Chagger explained was an initial amount, all part of the $912 million program. And Chagger stressed the majority of that money would go to student grants. Things got heated with questions from the opposition. The NDP's Charlie Angus pushed Chagger as to whether she had discussed the Prime Minister's connections to the We charity.
Yes, these questions were posed. Our focus was on delivering a program for students to be able to volunteer, provide service opportunities in communities, and link them with not-for-profits that were looking for much-needed support. And therefore, that was my focus. Yes, I asked tough questions of the public service. When we made this decision, when the public service recommended that it was the only organization that would be able to deliver this program, we continued to have tough conversations, and then finally I accepted the recommendation.
The senior bureaucrat who initially called We told the committee she did so on April 19th, letting them know broadly what the government would be looking for in a potential partner. Rachel Wernick says then on April 22nd, after the Prime Minister's public announcement, Craig Kielburger emailed her a detailed proposal unsolicited. Wernick confirmed there was never a competitive process, citing the very short time frame to deliver the very large program.
Abigail, we've heard lots of apologies from the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister. Today, the Deputy Prime Minister added another one. What did she say?
Well, Chrystia Freeland said everyone in Cabinet bears responsibility for the whole We affair, and she offered a very clear apology.
I very much regret what has happened, and I'd like to say to Canadians, I'm really sorry. We have so many huge issues facing our country. Clearly, our government made a mistake.
Two committees are now investigating this issue, Abigail, plus the Ethics Commissioner. And today we learned that he is going to broaden his investigation.
That's right. Mario Dion will also be investigating Finance Minister Bill Morneau, something the NDP and Conservatives were calling for. Morneau declined an interview request, but said in a statement that he will, quote, fully cooperate with the Ethics Commissioner, and also reiterated his apology, saying he should have recused himself from discussions involving We, as his daughter works for the organization. Now, we still don't know whether committee will hear from the Prime Minister. Trudeau said again today his office is still looking at the invitation. Donna.
All right, Abigail Bimman in Ottawa, thank you. The We charity has announced a major overhaul. It says it is canceling its flagship We Day activities for the foreseeable future and returning to its roots, what it says is international development work focused on children and families. It says it's hiring a risk and compliance officer who will report to the board of directors and creating more separation between its not-for-profit branch, We charity, and its for-profit enterprise, Me to We. The chairs of both the Canadian and U.S. Board of Directors resigned in the spring. Many board members have been replaced and staff have been laid off during the pandemic.